one that's reppin'. Oh my God, if I die, I'm a legend. When they lay me down to rest, I know.
Hey guys, TronixIOS here, back with a brand new video, and in today's video I got a brand new series to showcase to you guys, and that game is called Cyberika, and so we're just gonna get started into the episode here. So this is the first episode that I'll be making for this game, and we are gonna be partnering with them as well. So in the future, look forward to giveaways and events that we'll be having on this channel as our series continue to grow and as we build this fan base and community here together. Now the main thing I want to talk about in this episode is basically introducing you guys to the game and what you guys can do in the game, the concept of the game, and much more. So let's get right off and showcase you guys. This is the downtown. This is where you get all of the fun and interactions with other players online. Now, sadly, there isn't much you can interact with. That's why this is not the final product of the game, because there's no friend system yet. There's really nothing yet. There's no co-op added yet, no multiplayer yet, no PvP yet, and thus making it lack of content a little bit for this game. But overall, there's a bunch of pros in this game that you can look forward to. As you can see, this guy's just chilling here playing music. I didn't even realize that this is even here. There's so much to explore in the game, guys, and oh my goodness, the downtown is just amazing. The devs have put a lot of effort and work into their game, and it's making it a lot of fun so far, entertaining you guys with some things within the game. So to get started off with, the concept of the game is similar to Frostborn. There are other, this game company is the same as the game company who made Frostborn, and if you guys don't know what Frostborn is like a survival type game, and same thing with this, but it's like modern tech. It's in the future, and there's basically guns and a bunch of weapons in this game, instead of in Frostborn, where there's like only a bow and other things, where you have to like cut down trees and whatnot and get resources. In this game, you have to go and basically collect resources in loot boxes as well. But the goal here, the concept is that you're a mercenary, basically. If you read the storyline, you guys will figure it out and know what's happening within the game, and where you're at, and what you're doing, and why you're doing it, and much more. So as you can see, I have this cyber arm, and you get that within the completing the mission there. But let's go ahead and get into our apartment. At this point, as you guys can see, there's a bunch of things here, like this racetrack isn't even added yet. I don't think you could race with players. I'm looking forward to that. And as you can see, there's not really much you could do yet. And this PvP zone, this death warrant, is not even in the game. So at least there's still some zones that you can unlock. As you can see, you can unlock the trouble zone, and all this other zones here, as you can see. So let's go ahead and get to our apartment, and I'll explain to you guys what there is for you to know. As you can see, there's like a little driving cutscene here. Technically, you get to control the car. There's not much you can do because it's in a loop, basically. Cars just randomly spawn out of nowhere. But here's the thing, as you know, they already have this system here. So in the future, when they add the racing track, you guys will probably be able to, like, you know, have fun and stuff. But again, this is not the final product of the game, so be aware and keep that in mind, guys. There's gonna be like more updates coming, and there's just gonna be a lot of things to come, as they are working hard on the game as well. And until then, they're probably not gonna really promote much, and that's why they're valuing basically content creators and influencers to help promote their game, so that way it grows. And overall, if you guys aren't in their Discord server yet, make sure you guys do. I'll leave it in the link down below in the description, so that way you guys can join their server and talk with other people for this game, and you can talk and find some helpful tips and tricks there in that server. And also, if you guys really do want to download the game, make sure you guys download it in the link down below in the description. I will leave it there as well for both App Store and the Google Play Store as well. Without further ado, this is the apartment that you live in, basically, and I've already built some recycling stations. But within the episodes, we'll be doing a lot of things like collecting this stuff, collecting these materials, and as you can see, I'm already building most of these loot bins here. I'm just missing the consoles, which is hard to find because you need to get in another zone, and I haven't been really farming that other zone yet. So you can see here, this is the cache that I've been farming for at least 2 days, 3 days of playing the game, and it's a lot of progress I've already made so far. That is why this game is a ton of fun when you because it balances it out. So let me tell you the reason, guys, why the game is balanced. Basically, as you complete these zones here, so this is like the outskirts zone, basically only recommend, you know, level 1. You don't really have to fight harder mobs, because in the back streets there's like elite mobs, basically bigger mobs, and bigger people. And technically these streets, as you can see, it's basically gangs. You're trying to fight off gang leaders and all that stuff. So let's go ahead and get to the zone and actually clear the first zone together, and I'll show you guys how this game really works and the concept of it and what you're supposed to be doing in the game when you're playing the game yourself. So but overall, I mean, this episode 1 is just technically introducing the game to you guys and, you know, letting you guys download the game and freely play it yourself, right? So again, there's not really much interaction with friends or any people online, because in the downtown, as you saw, there's not really much you can do. Only see them, you can't even really chat with them yet too. So I'm looking forward to that when they add the chatting system and whatnot into the game, because that's gonna be a game changer for sure for their game. I mean, how are they gonna, you know, make it any better? And that's why they want your guys' feedback. So make sure to join their Discord server so you guys can talk with the devs themselves and the moderators for the game, and you guys can, you know, learn more about the game and such with other players. But so far, as you can see, you're just going around killing these gang people here, just, you know, razorhead freaks and everything in this zone. And the main priority of in these zones, and basically your goal, is to get these loot boxes, because these loot boxes will give you a ton of good loot, a ton of good resources and materials you'll need, and even some gear too for yourself. Look at that, 26 defense, wow. I think I have one that was like 34 defense, but oh well. And you can just collect all these and even use it for like some stuff to recycle too. That's why I built the recycling station. It was a little late to that, but make sure you guys save up your duct tape, because you'll need duct tape to make your recycling station. So I think that's one of my recommendations. Save it for your recycling station. Oop, I was not pressing that button there. Alright, let's just heal up a little bit. And as you can see, there's like ATMs, broken ATMs around there, scattered around the zone, and you can just collect it and have a chance to get some creds. So that's moving forward to the next topic I want to talk about, is the currency within the game. So there's some creds that you can see, is short for credits. Basically, you get these money from killing these, you know, gang and like users or whatever, mobs. Basically, I'll just call them mobs. I mean, even though they're like part of the gang or whatever, these freaks here. And let's just call them that, because they're technically freaks around this town here in the backyard and whatnot. So basically, that's how you make credits, and that's how you earn credits. Now, the other currency in the game is hypercoins. Hypercoins is where you can buy some, you know, premium stuff like this kit here that you can get from the shop. Now here's a free vending machine that you get every 24 hours, and it resets every, I think, every month, I believe. I don't know. We'll see here. There's probably a total of 30 items in here, and you get it every single day, so I believe. So let's see what we're gonna get from this vending machine. And it looks like we're gonna get some food. We got some ramen. Oh, very nice. It gives you 20% intoxication decrease. So I mean, it lasts for 30 minutes. Wow. So you can use a bunch of your cyber arm. So right here in the bottom corner is basically your cyber arm ability, right here. So you get it once you progress through the mission and the storyline. But let me know, because I will be definitely making some tutorial videos, side videos for this game. So like how to clear this, how to do this, how to do that. Just let me know down below in the comments what you want to see and stuff that you want to learn in the game. I can definitely provide you guys with those evidence and videos, and just showing you guys how to do it and stuff like that. So yeah, so one of the main reasons to keep playing the game is, you know, as you can see, the game is still in early access, kind of, really. It's like they were in alpha testing, but now I think this is open, or yeah, open beta testing to players around the world, I think. So once they get ready for that release, there's gonna be much more. There's probably gonna be co-op in here, multiplayer already added. Once it's the final type of game, you know, then they'll keep probably adding more updates and such. But until then, the main reason to keep playing this game is if you're really into games like this, you can definitely just keep farming your items, keep grinding them. And the way it balances out is that, as you can see, you will get wanted levels. You get these regulators, which are the police of this, you know, city, and they will try and come kill you every time they spawn in, or every time you clear the zones. So I normally clear 3 to 4 times in the zone until they spawn in, because they will spawn in quickly as you get the higher wanted level. So you gotta keep that in mind while you're playing the game. So yeah, overall it's a simple way you can balance it out with your real life stuff too. You can get on this game, clear 3 to 4 times of the zone, and then leave and come back for an hour, because that's when the regulators reset, or the disturbance level resets every hour. Now that does depend, it varies depending on what zone you're doing. So at the Skip Town zone or area, that resets within 2 hours, so you got to keep that in mind and make sure you know what you're doing, so that way you don't get lost or get stuck when you're in these type of situations, because then you don't know who to ask. And so until then, I mean, overall I'm enjoying the game. For only 2 or 3 days of playing the game, I enjoyed so much. I love basically the concept of the game and what you're supposed to be doing. Now as you can see, this game is definitely storyline based, because there's a bunch of amazing things within the storyline so far, because there's no multiplayer yet, so it's not really based off PvP yet. And so that's why you really want to focus on the story and the missions, but you also want to farm and grind for those resources so you can actually do those missions, and that's the main reason why you're playing this game. Now, as you can see, the way I'm farming is I'm just using brass knuckles, because I mean there's another method that other content creators have used, is basically using a bat and a pistol. You shoot pistol once and then you use the bat to finish the kill. I mean, because these mobs normally have like 30 HP, I believe. So, oh my goodness, we're getting a lot of things in this video. What the heck? 19 damage for this. I'll trade it for the gear. 12% speed, and these boots 12. Yep, okay, we'll take that, and then we'll just use the bandage. Yeah, that's the thing about too. This the main thing about it is the inventory here, because you definitely run out of storage really quickly, or the capacity in your inventory. So it looks like I think I've cleared the whole zone already. So we're just gonna, oh nope, down here. Let's just clear down here real quick, and then we'll move on to the next topic that I want to talk about within the game. But as you can see, that it's coming soon. Hopefully the update's coming soon. Don't know when, but they did state it in their Play stores and the app stores, that in the description about the game, they said that coming soon is co-op, multiplayer, and many more. So I can't wait for that. Really excited for that. So I can showcase you guys some PvP action and whatnot, because PvE is fun at sometimes, but it can get boring, and that's why you wanna have some PvP there, get some loot from other players, I think, and some gear too. But we'll see how it works. They're still developing it, so we'll see how it goes once it gets released. Until then, let's talk about the future suggestions that I have for the game. I would like to see, you know how in your apartment, I would like to see a way you can, like, maybe a pin in your loot bins, because then you can lock your loot bin from other players getting it. Maybe having that system there, it can prevent people from stealing, I guess. Unless they're your friends, invite your friends to your apartment. I think that would be a good idea. Just to hang around with your friends and like party at your apartment basically, and allowing to trade them and such. I do think adding that friend system and have more interactions and chatting in the downtown would be beneficial to the game, as the community grows, because I really think they should also add some emojis or emotes that you can just dance around and just interact with other players in the game, because that should be fun. So yeah, as you can see, there's a recycling here. I would recycle the lowest damage one and keep the highest damage one. So that's one of the tips that you will soon later find out. And then this is where you repair your gun, and this is where you repair your armor. So overall, there's a bunch of things you can do within the game so far, but it's still lacking a lot of content though. But yeah, so this episode is just talking about the game, introducing it to you guys, like I said before, restating it. Again, this is just my progress of 2 to 3 days of playing the game, and so far I've been enjoying it, and it's been really keeping with my schedule, because it balances out with your schedule in real life as well, because you only just farm for a little bit. That's what's balancing out the game. The regulators, the disturbance level, as you can see, I have the disturbance level right here, and it will go away in an hour. So there's 1 star right there, 1 wanted level is there right now. So yeah, there's a bunch of things you can do within the game, and that's just one thing talking about the game and showcasing you guys. Maybe I'm bugged now, I can't even press back, I don't know what's happening now. But again, there's a bunch of things coming soon, and one of the things that people are asking too within the community is, what is streamer mode? Right now I'm actually using streamer mode, so that way it prevents people from, well, it prevents you from getting copyrighted within your videos, for influencers mainly. That's what the mode is for. So it cancels out the licensed music. I don't know why I said musics like that. Anyways, that's gonna wrap up today's video and episode. Hopefully you guys did learn something new about this game and would like to try it out for yourself. If you did like this episode, make sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe for more, and turn on the bell so you don't miss another video that I post. Until next time, I will see you guys in the next episode of Cyberika.